Hey family, welcome back. MarshaunO here, your favorite life and relationship strategist, and I help Christian women that are married or in long-term relationships to stop feeling disconnected and unloved and shift you to feeling heard, understood, and appreciated. Now, you came here today because you want to know if I'm telling you the truth about laughter. You guys know that I talk about laughter a lot here and how you need to incorporate it into your relationship, whether you're having a good time or a bad time, whether you're in an argument or you're just laughing y'all butts off. You should incorporate laughter as much as possible because this is where you're going to bring the connection into your life, as well as break down those barriers, break down that very intense moment or environment, especially when an argument ensues, because we know arguments happen. They're going to happen. And so that is just a way for you to let things go, to readjust, to shift things, specifically when you're in an argument. So I want to read something to you. Research shows that when people in conflict situations, i.e. an argument, laughed and find humor, they are likely to shift from convergent thinking, which is believing that there's only one solution, to divergent thinking, which is seeing other possibilities and ideas that could solve a particular issue. So now this is not just MarshaunO telling you that you should incorporate laughter. This is research. It's backed up by research that you should absolutely include laughter to be able to shift things around. And again, to stop thinking that there's only one solution, i.e. being convergent, and switch it to being divergent, looking for other possibilities to solve your issue, or i.e. that argument that is happening with you guys. So I'm going to talk about how to incorporate some humor into your, specifically the argument. Okay. So you want to look for ways to incorporate the humor into your argument. And so first of all, you have to practice listening. Practice on your listening skills, ladies and gentlemen, because this shows that you understand. So once you understand what they're actually trying to share with you, then this is where you interject or inject the humor. That's when you put it in there. But you have to understand what they're telling you first. And if you do not understand what he or she is saying, then guess what? You need to ask some more qualifying questions so you can get down to the roots of what they're really trying to get you to hear and understand what they're trying to say. So there's no confusion. And again, once you understand what he or she is trying to say to you, then inject some humor within there. And that is going to switch things up. It is going to basically say, oh, like, it's going to give you that shock and awe factor being mixed in there. And here's the thing. Some people are like, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to laugh when the situation is like that. But if you want to break up that very tense feeling, that very tense environment, laughter is and injecting humor is going to be the way to do it. Are there other ways? Yes, but we're talking about laughter today. So don't be so quick to say, I don't want to laugh when I'm being mad. Like, why do you want to just stay mad? You just want to stay mad for GP? You want to be mad because you got to prove a point? You want to stay mad because you need them to understand what the words that are coming out of your mouth? Like, why do you need to stay mad? Like, you don't. And I know I said like a whole lot of times right there. The second way to inject humor into it is to look for ways to inject some self-depreciating humor. Like, you right. And my kids would love to hear that you are saying this thing, because usually in their eyes, I am wrong. Or something like that, where again, that might not be ha funny, but it's just like, okay, I can let down my guard. He heard me, she heard me, and they're actually in agreement with what I'm saying. So that might not be hee ha humor, but it is you putting yourself, quote unquote, down, or putting yourself on the spot, instead of saying, this is some intense stuff. Break it up by injecting something that you can say bad about yourself, to bring some humor into the situation, to break down the wall, to break down that angry face, as well as the tenseness that's in the relationship. The third thing that I want you to do is look for ways to humorously reframe the problem, to remind both of you that it could be worse. Now, what does that actually look like, right? So maybe you guys are just having a conversation about whatever, right? And actually, this is the argument. So you're having an argument about, I don't know, taking out the trash. Let's go with something very, very simple. Or, you know what, let's go with washing the dishes, because that's my thing. I know I hate hand washing them dishes, so let's go with the dishes. So I'm in the kitchen, I'm washing the dishes, and I want to tell my husband, hey, you need to help me out in the dishes. And we're kind of getting over argument over stupid dishes. And I put stupid in air quotes because it's always something stupid when we're arguing. 99% of the time, it's something stupid. Anyway, so we're in the kitchen, and I want him to help me out with the dishes. And he like, no, I don't want to help out with the dishes. That's what you should be doing. And then I'm like, no, you need to help me out. Again, we're going back and forth over very stupid. Well, who's going to wash the dishes? Like, just get them done, right? And so what I want to actually do is say, you know what? I bet Odara, which is our daughter, I bet Odara can wash them dishes better than you, because every time you wash the dishes, there's always some food left on them. So I'm sure she could do a better job than you anyway. And I'm not saying it like I know she could do a better job than you. It's just like, I'm sure Odara could do a better job than you anyway, so let's just get Odara to do the dishes. Like, who cares, right? You're putting some humor into it. Again, it doesn't always have to be belly laughing humor, but what you are trying to do is break up that tense feeling, break up the whole mean face or wanting to kill your spouse, or your spouse wanting to kill you, okay? Literally and figuratively, depending on the day, okay? Here's the thing. Laugh more in your relationship, whether you guys are having a good time, which is always appreciated, but even when you're in an argument. Research actually backed it up earlier. Now, is this something that you're actually practicing in your relationship? Or are you of the school of thought that I don't want nobody making me laugh when I'm trying to be serious? Let me know down in the comment section below. And guess what? I want you all to take advantage of the free resource guide that I created specifically for you, because sometimes you just don't have anybody to talk to. Sometimes people don't answer the phone. Listen, you know all about this example. As soon as you want to tell somebody something that you're going through, you want to vent about it, nobody answers the phone. Well, this free resource guide, this free relationship resource guide, is going to help answer some of the questions and give you some tips, give you some strategies in order to use during those times when you cannot find anybody to listen to you, anybody to vent to you. And then maybe even help you out when that person, if he or she happens to answer the phone, they give you bad advice. You can come back to a resource that is going to actually help you get over the hump. That link is down in the description box below, but right here it is bit.ly/relationship library. Go ahead and click on it. Download your relationship library today. Again, it is free. That link, if you don't remember it, is down in the description box below. I love you guys, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Again, I am MarshaunO, your favorite life and relationship strategist, and I help Christian women that are married or in long-term relationships to stop feeling disconnected and unloved, and shift you to feeling heard, understood, and appreciated. I love you guys, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And if you need help in any of the things that I talk about today, reach out to your girl. Let's have a chat about working together. Bye.